Hi guys, welcome to my new YouTube video. This is part 2 of the video series we are doing on Sarvam AI. In our previous video, which was the part 1, we checked out Sarvam AI's website and tested few of its features. But in this video, we are going to be competing Sarvam AI against Gemini and ChatGPT. I'll majorly focus on vision and translation capabilities across Indian regional languages because Sarvam AI makes pretty big claims about their models performing better than Gemini and ChatGPT. I'll also be testing the new LLM chatbot from Sarvam AI called Indic. Let us see which AI model performs better for Indian regional languages. Initially, I wanted to start simple by just translating a sentence from English. In Sarvam AI, you also get the option of choosing the sort of tone, formal, colloquial, and it did a fairly good job from translating English to Hindi as well as Marathi. ChatGPT also did a fairly good job, and both the models used the word baitak for meeting. But in case of Gemini, initially it used the word meeting for meeting in the translated sentence as well, but also gave two more options where it used the word sabha and baitak for the word meeting. Okay, so side note, on the website, Sarvam AI says that it does the translation and vision capabilities across 22 Indian regional languages, but on the website, I still can find just 11, out of which one is English. So maybe it is using their API that you can do translation across all 22 Indian languages. But in this video, we'll be just doing it for the ones which are already listed through the website. What about the cases when the sentences are a mix of Hindi and English words? That can sometimes be tricky. But Sarvam again did a fairly good job. Changing the tone did not necessarily change the answer, but at least the output of the translated sentence was correct. Same was the case with ChatGPT, where the output was absolutely fine. But Gemini once again goes a step further and gives us 3 responses. One, a professional one, a short and direct one, and a casual one. Here, Gemini model understands the context and wants to go a step further and gives us 3 responses, which is pretty cool. But what about Hindi idioms? That can be really complicated. Is the model intelligent enough to understand the underlying context of the input sentence? Sarvam AI did not get it, and it did a like-to-like translation for the input sentence of Kamar Kasna. But in case of ChatGPT and Gemini, both the AI models were able to understand the context and the actual meaning of the idiom. They do the literal translation, but also give the actual meaning behind it with a few examples to support it as well, which is a win for both the models. So that's when I thought that maybe I'm being really biased here. What if Indic, which is LLM chatbot, which is technically the replacement for ChatGPT or Gemini, can understand the underlying context? So I opened the chat for Indic and put the same sentence and asked it to translate. But here it again did the like-to-like translation, which is not right, even though it shows that the model is thinking, but it just did a straight-up translation. But what if Google Translate also does the same thing? So I went onto Google Translate and I put another idiom, but there Google Translate was smart enough to again understand that it's not a like-to-like translation and gave me the actual meaning of the idiom. So here Google is way ahead in terms of understanding the context as well as the translation. With respect to vision capabilities, you have the option of uploading a PDF document or a text file or even a handwritten note. I uploaded a screenshot and it was easy to extract text from it. Sarvam AI does not necessarily translate the output, it just extracts the text. You need to copy it and then use the translate feature to translate in some different language. With ChatGPT, it also did a good job, but again, Gemini was a step ahead by giving us some background about the festival that is celebrated and also the town in which the festival is getting celebrated. Again, a win. I also tried uploading the screenshot in Indic, which is the chatbot, but Indic does not yet have the capabilities to read any files or images. It is just restricted to web searching and extracting content from web pages. So that's a bummer. As far as the testing for this video goes, I would say Sarvam AI is still behind ChatGPT and Gemini. Gemini is far ahead when it comes to literal translation, understanding the context, as well as its capabilities with respect to the LLM chatbot. I also had a couple of my friends test the Tamil-Telugu translation capability on Sarvam as well as Gemini, and they said that Gemini is doing a far better job. Also, the conversational agent, which is available both on Sarvam as well as the voice agent on ChatGPT and Gemini, which is Gemini Live. Everybody said that conversing with Gemini Live is more authentic and not robotic sounding, which is the case with Sarvam AI. The only advantage Sarvam AI has is that it is saying that it has access to more Indian regional languages. So here we just tested the major Indian regional languages, but possibly Sarvam does a better job when it comes to languages like Konkani or even Bhojpuri, which are not that heavily spoken in India. That's it for this video. Consider liking, sharing, and subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one.